Happy birthday, dear Matty Lee. Happy birthday to you. Hello and welcome back to Daily Diaries. Yes, my hair is out of control, but we've got until April 12th to have hair like this. So Lance is going to give me a little trim.
Oh, you just said you weren't going to put me in this.
But he did chop at the top of his finger off yesterday with gardening, so hopefully he won't chop his finger off doing my hair. Anyway, check back in a second and we'll see how my hair turns out.
You better turn it off. I've got scissors in your hair right now. You better turn it off. I have scissors, and I've been known to cut flesh off of humans. Are you ready?
Ah! Don't actually do that. It's not funny, Robbie. I haven't obviously washed it out yet and done my thing, but Anthony's done a pretty good job. I think he's done alright there. I've literally got hair all over me. Needs to go and get in the shower, but thank you, Mr. Black, for... What are you doing there?
I'm just holding up my hand with one, you know, one finger more identifiable than the rest. It looks longer, but it's actually shorter than the rest.
So I've had my hair cut. I'm gonna go rinse that out, and in the meantime, Robbie has been... Have you been colouring in? Look at these ones. Those are clever. Papa did that one and that one, but look at those. Have you been colouring in?
Please get my pen for me.
Oh, this is the lid, Robbie. What are you drawing?
I'll show you in a minute.
You're gonna show me in a minute? Can you draw a ruff for Robbie?
No, this is the E for Robbie. A, pair, N for Robbie.
Oh wow. Do a ruff for Robbie in the corner.
And
Oh. Triangle. Hello. We're starting to get to the end of the week. I'm trying to be quiet because Robbie's downstairs asleep. Look how tired I look. So it is Friday currently, and it has been, you know, a week of training that has been pretty intense, not gonna lie. But, you know, about to have some breakfast, sit down and chill, because I try to wake up like an hour before Robbie wakes up. I know that seems insane, but so I can have at least a little bit of like, time. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not that early anymore, it's 6:30, so I'm gonna make myself some breakfast. So I've only gone and well, I've tripped up the stairs, and so if you're a squeamish alert, I'd like look away for the next like 10 seconds. But I just, it's not that bad, but I tripped up the stairs and look at it. Isn't that gross? And it's right where I grab on my legs to like get into a tuck shape. And you know when you like scrape your shin and it's like bashing your, like stubbing your toe? I basically did that, and now like it's right where I grab. But you know, luckily it's the end of the week and I don't have to get in the pool until Monday, so I've got a couple of days where I am able to, you know, let it, I don't know what I'm gonna let it do, scab over, heal up, and hopefully I'll be able to tuck again on Monday. It's also Matty's birthday. He's got lots of presents on his little, we've all got little stations. That's how it works here. We've each got a station that we sit at for when we have our lunches between training sessions, so that we're all at least 2 meters apart. More of us are like, some of us are like 3 meters apart. But you know, you can tell which station's mine. I've got like a box full of yarn and like a box full of trunks. It's pretty intense. I'm gonna let Matty open his presents and we'll probably sing happy birthday in a minute. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Matty Lee. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Go on, give it a blow. Way! Matty, that's a spit cake, so you have to put that in the thing and then everyone else can have the non-Rona cake. Oh, yeah, because he spat all over it.
I know, that's mine, right?
Yeah, you can hide it. Robbie got that from nursery because they had a party at Valentine's Day and he kept it, and then this morning he said, give it to Matty for birthday. Oh, that's so you got a little thing.
That's it. Thank you very much. It makes me feel so special on my birthday. I honestly wouldn't want to spend it any other way. I think we're very lucky to be all around each other at these times because it is rubbish. But yeah, no, I really appreciate you all so much.
Yay!
Go on.
Wow.
Go on, Gil. Get your chops around that. So now it's time for the question and answer. I always seem to do it in my closet because on a Friday at the end of the week, I'm like on my way home from training, I'm about to shower, and it just feels like it's the time to do it, you know what I mean? Okay, so first question from Maja04 says, you've talked a lot about how things changed for you after becoming a dad, and I've always been so curious, to know what changed in yours and Lance's relationship marriage after having Robbie. And I think the one thing that a child in a relationship does for us anyway, I mean, it really challenges a relationship because both of us have slightly different ways of thinking about things and different ways of doing things and different traditions, and that's all all amazing, but the lack of sleep and it could be really trying and testing, and you don't have as much time for each other as you did before, so it can be really tough. But at the same time, there's something that's so amazing to see the person that you love interact with your child in I don't know, it's really special. Next question is from Jennifer. What happened to Lance's finger? Is he going to be okay? Yes, he's going to be okay. We were upstairs doing some gardening and we were trimming back lavender, and I know we were meant to have done that a while ago, but yeah, he was cutting just with normal kitchen scissors and getting carried away, and then all of a sudden he's chopped the top of his finger off. And when I say the top of his finger, like a third of his nail, like down, not quite to the bone. Anyway, I'm sorry, this video's been really gruesome with like finger talk and my shin. What were we like? Okay, so next question from Carolyn Ellis. It says, thanks for answering my question. Oh, I already answered her question. But I'm going to answer it again because I think it's a good one. Now that you are more than halfway to the Olympics, do you feel like your training is going as planned? Do you ever see or hear how your competitors from other countries are doing in their preparations? It's crazy now to think, I think we're on week 27 of Daily Diaries at 49, so we're over halfway. And I mean, training has its ups and downs. As you go, you're going to have good weeks, you're going to have bad weeks, good days, bad days, but you have to always just remember what the end goal is and always keep that in mind and have that sense of perspective, and that one day of training, if it's good or if it's bad, isn't going to really affect the end goal. You have to just keep going and keep focused, and each day is a new day and you can get something out of it. Whether it's something good or something bad, you're going to learn either way. So as long as you're going each day and you're turning up, you're doing the best that you can every single day, you can't really ask for any more than that. And the top question, we would love to hear your engagement story. Well, I think in a previous in a previous Q&A, I think I answered this, but I didn't actually show it in the video. So here it is. So I thought I'd talk about our proposal story because it was a little bit of a mess, to be honest, like going back and forth. Turns out we both bought rings, so it was, and we didn't know the other person had bought rings. And we were in San Francisco, and we went to Dolores Park after going to a really delicious dinner. Went to Dolores Park, and of course it was under construction. I was like, it's still nice, you can still see San Francisco, and it was like, and then the first thing, as I was about to get the ring out.
But where would you go? It literally was like when they have that fencing with the green sheets across it so you can't even see in.
Well, that's what I mean.
Where were you gonna get a ring out?
Well, I was going
on a sidewalk.
Yeah, I was trying to go, no, at the top of the park. I was trying to get, and then literally before I did, you were like, oh, this park used to be so beautiful, now it's ugly because of all this fencing. And I was like, well.
I mean, it was.
I know, but I was like, I can't see that
beautiful again now.
Okay, well, good. And then we went to Land's End in San Francisco. We went for a walk, and then I was gonna do it then, and we had Golden Gate Bridge in the background. It was a really nice day.
I know. Cleve ruined it.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He wanted to follow us, and we're kids.
No, there was this group of school kids that came through.
Oh, but I think Cleve also wanted to hang out.
No, I had organised with Cleve to take a photo.
Oh God, I didn't know that. I didn't know any of this.
Yeah, and then the school kids came through, and then it was all a bit of a mess, so we ended up not doing it then.
No.
So then I was like, okay, right, I'm gonna wait until we get back to the UK. And then that's when we went to St. James's Park.
Well, at that point, I'd been designing these rings with a ring person, and they finally were done, and I got them when we were in California. We came back here, and we went to the park, and we made a picnic. It was so romantic. I had a whole speech prepared. It was a bit busy because it was like that one sunny day. And why are you doing that? Well, now the story's interrupted.
Welcome to my life.
Oh, stop. Cut that out. Don't put that in. my ring cracked and it's got to get repaired. But you know what? That's emblematic of marriage, right? It's not about being perfect. It's about it being perfectly imperfect, finding love in the flaws. So in the park, I have this entire speech ready to go from my heart. Though it's busy, there was a kind of a lull, and I was like, okay, great, here I'm gonna do it. And I start saying the speech, and I'm getting nervous, and I'm getting a little emotional, and all I heard is that a Nerf gun? And literally on the next picnic blanket over, some family with Nerf guns are firing at each other, and Tom just wants to get up and play. And so I was like, great, wow.
So then we went for dinner.
So we went to dinner, and then I'm just used to in the US, if it's an empty restaurant, which it was, they put you as far apart from other people as possible, whereas here they want to put you all like people enjoy being a sardine, so they want to be close. I was like, what the hell?
Then I couldn't propose then, and then I was like, oh, let's walk and get dessert at Tower Bridge, and it'll be cute to do it there. Turns out then it was the blood moon.
Yeah, press everywhere, cameras, photographers, crowds watching it.
So we couldn't do it then. So basically, long story short, I mean the long story's already been the long story.
So long.
We got back and I did it in my underwear in the spare bedroom of the house.
I was in the bathroom getting ready for bed. I come out in my underwear and there's Tom in his underwear and he gets down on a knee.
And then you didn't just say yes or no, you just said, wait there, went into the bathroom, got your ring,
yeah,
and then came back.
Yeah, because we're competitive.
Well, I did it first.
And I was like, listen, you've got your beautiful rings, guess what? I've got beautiful rings too. And so I got down and said my little speech.
Check us out with our beautiful rings.
Oh, stop.
Anyway, so that was quite a brief version of that. Hope you enjoyed this week's video, and make sure you're subscribed, and you're gonna come back next week and see what I've been up to for the following week. Obviously it's Mother's Day next week. Might get, up to something with that. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Bye.